Trade Confident family and everybody else who has made it out safe from the weekend bloodbath. Have you guys marked yourself safe from the crypto crash? I hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's get into the analysis today. Bitcoin could go lower. Why is that? Well, there's a couple things. There's liquidity we're going to look at, and then there's just technical analysis. And I'll end today by sharing with you what I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's future forecast with our members. We are going to deep dive into how to make a ridiculous amount of money based off risk management and buying your altcoins and timing your altcoin entries and the exit on altcoins to buy more Bitcoin and to pay for living expenses based off altcoins. I showed you guys this message yesterday in the Telegram chat for our business. By the way, welcome everybody who's brand new to our membership. Warm welcome from myself. My name is Travis Martin, founder of Trade Confident here. Okay, yesterday, I mentioned to you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if altcoins are up 20 to 30% within 5 days or less. You guys need to understand, bull markets do not start with the increase of buying, but the lack of selling. You guys got to understand that, okay? So from that, we can see coins like Cody. This is one of the ones we invested into over the weekend. We called this out for everybody. You know, Cody from the lows, has already put in over a 35% increase. Oh man, you guys got to get what I'm trying to share with you guys today and tomorrow. Like, you guys are FOMOing into prices up here because you're thinking the ETFs is going to be very bullish, but you don't understand, potentially, I'm not trying to be rude, past data. You guys got to understand the last halving cycle we went through, just the last one. On the halving event, we saw a drop here of cryptocurrency of 13%. Are you guys ready for a 13% drop? Because it actually gets worse than that if you go back. If you look at the second cycle where cryptocurrency moved into the halving event, guys, we saw a drop here of 30%. Now, can we just take this, let's just do a quick little study. Let's mock up, let's say, 14 to 30%. Let me look at this one more time. We'll go from high to low. Let's go 14. We'll go 14 to 30. Let's just see where this places us, just so you guys can get some perspective of where this is going to be. So if we go down 14% into the halving event, you guys should expect prices around probably 56,000. If we go to 30%, you should expect prices around 45,000. So let's say 52 to 45,000. That's not uncommon. Not is it not uncommon, guys? That's already happened the last 2 times. Should you be fully into the market right now? No, I don't think so. I'm 95% in the market based off the portfolio that we have, and our account has thankfully, shot back up here over $100,000 in the last 24 hours. But I am keeping some money on the sidelines because I know the data that says, well, I could show you guys that chart too, that says we could be going down here further. Here's another line that I don't think a lot of you guys see, and I'll get back to the technical analysis. Look at this whopper. It is the longest held ascending support line on Bitcoin since about mid-2022. Okay? So if you guys look at simple technical analysis of a break and retest pattern, not only have I proven to you guys that we could go down here to, very low 50s, or, 30% is going to put us actually into, sub 50s, because 30% is going to put us down to 45. But on top of that, you also have a strong structure support with a break and retest would put you at 54,000. 54,000 is close to the 14% we saw in the previous cycle. So here's the first point that I want you guys to take away, just a note. Okay, the last 2 halving cycles have put us down 14 to 30%, 54,000, and let's say up to 45,000. That's probably a good range. That's just based off the past patterns. If you just come back down to a break and retest of the strongest structure support, you're still at $54,000. Okay, what's going to happen to your altcoins, do you guys think, if Bitcoin goes back down there? They're going to bleed, and they're going to bleed a lot. Okay, why do I think we could be seeing a pretty bearish move down today? Well, simple technical analysis says this. Do you guys know what pattern this is that I have in yellow here? It is what's called a symmetrical triangle pattern. Do you know what usually happens in symmetrical triangle patterns when they break to the downside? We get what's called break and retest, and it's happening right now. A break and retest on structure resistance is usually quite bearish, and we usually try to go down and push below the lows. Where? Maybe 54,000, maybe 45,000. Again, I'm going to drive this home. I'm going to be a broken record to you guys right now. Why 45? Why 55? It's happened the last 2 cycles. It's not uncommon. And the strongest structure support we've got, guys, is sitting right around here at $52,000, $54,000. All right, let's get into the meat of this. Here's what I want to talk to you guys about and what we're really going to dive into tomorrow in the future forecast for our members. There's a link in the description. You guys can get the membership there. I think you guys will like it. We have one more trades today as well over the weekend. We'll update this as well. But 171, I think we actually won another trade. 171 wins, 0 losses. Jake, I'll talk about that later. Okay, let's get to the analysis. Here's what I think could possibly happen here. Is that the worst case scenario... Follow this, guys. If you're brand new to crypto, you need to understand this. The worst case scenario for altcoins is happening right now. I don't even think we saw it this bad in the last cycle. Here's what's happening, which really kind of is a bummer. Bitcoin price is going down, while at the same time, Bitcoin dominance is going up. Why is this bad? Bitcoin is the rising tide. Remember all those ships out there, guys? We're going to call cryptocurrency ships and all altcoins. Call this, Ethereum as well if you'd like. Okay, that's supposed to be an E. Bitcoin is the tide. Follow my silly drawings here. This will make sense. Bitcoin's the tide. If the tide goes up, your altcoins go up. If the tide goes down, your altcoins go down. However, if you take the tide and the tide goes down, and you also have dominance, which tells you where the money in cryptocurrency is going, if dominance in Bitcoin is going up, what does this tell you? It means that people are taking money out of altcoins and they're putting it into Bitcoin in what we call a hedge. They're hedging their investments to say, or they're not, maybe not hedging, they're just diversifying risk. Because Bitcoin over the weekend didn't go down nearly as much as the 20 to 24 to 30% we saw in some altcoins. All right, this is where we're going to bring it full circle tomorrow. You guys got to understand that there's going to be millionaires made in this cycle. When I came out here and I told you guys, watch for these pumps, I wouldn't be surprised if altcoins are 20 or 30% higher in 5 days or less. Cody, one of the ones that we bought into yesterday, and I alerted you guys of this one from the lows is already up over 30% from wick value high. Okay, at the high we're at like 31%. You guys got to understand, I will teach you tomorrow in the future forecast. It's on our website, future forecast, top left right here. Click on that, get a membership. It's $59 a month. We're going to increase this to $65 on Saturday. So make sure you guys get in there. What I'm going to teach you guys is this. Many people are trying to FOMO into these higher prices here. But if you can have some on the sidelines to buy down here, you guys are going to see a massive amount of increase in the money you make in your altcoins. This is where I'm going to leave you guys and we'll transition into tomorrow's analysis. If you want to make the most money, USD, in this cycle, you guys want to go buy your Ferraris and your Lamborghinis. I'm not being rude. If you guys want that, that's fine. That you can have that. But if you want this, risk management has to take over first, and then you need the game plan. There is a game plan right now where you can make the most money in alts. It is not Bitcoin. Okay, if you want to make the most USD, it is not putting your money into Bitcoin right now. And this all has to do with the shifts of dominance. And if you've never seen the actual chart that shows you how Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go down, and how everything shifts, and when the cycles shift, which I'll show you guys tomorrow, you guys are missing out on so much money. If you guys are following me and you guys followed the $10,000 that I put in the market on the lows over the weekend, we are actively doing this, guys. Take this seriously. Everyone is freaking out, and this is not the time to freak out. It's the time to be buying. I've been doing this since 2016. When I am so excited to buy, I know the market's scared. Go look at the metrics real quick on the website. Let's come over here. Look at Bitcoin real quick. Sorry, it's a little bit longer. Look at Bitcoin. We're pushing down here into the anxious territory. We're getting scared. Come over here and look at another metric we've got. Look at, I don't know, you can pick probably anything here. Algorand, down here at anxious, down here almost into fearful section. Well, guys, just look at the data. What happens when people get fearful? This is why we have these metrics on our website. The market goes back up. The market goes back up. Look down here, anxiousness, the market went up. Anxiousness, the market went up. Follow the metrics on our website, guys. When people are anxious and fearful, this is when we are buying. But most people watching this out there are we're scared. We don't know if it's going to keep going down. Guys, I'm just here to say this. It is not time to be scared. You have the greatest, shock of a, cycle supply coming. You guys got to realize that this halving event is going to keep diminishing the 21 million Bitcoin that are out there. You're coming into the most bullish time ever. And if you can set yourselves up correctly, guys, you are going to do really, really well. I'll teach this all to you guys in the future forecast starting tomorrow, and I will teach you guys how to get into alt and make a ton of money in altcoins coming up here. I've been able to prove this because I know the cycles and I can show you them happening over and over and over again. All right, guys. God bless you. Have a really good day. I'll keep you guys updated. Links in the description. Sign up, tradeconfident.io. We will be raising our prices to $65 a month for our membership, but we will grandfather everybody in at $59. So watch the future forecast starting tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys there. Everything is in the description. Bye, guys.